Hi everyone. This week we're going to talk about how to create OKRs in Notion. I'm going to dive into how to use Notion and hopefully we can keep this super snappy to 5 minutes. For those of you who are unsure about OKRs, OKR stands for Objectives and Key Results. That sounds super corporate and dull, probably not something people want to be thinking about in December, but it is something people are thinking about in January, and there's no better time to start than maybe before January hits, so you can hit the ground running. I'm not going to go into too much about objectives and key results on this. They're all about helping teams align around a goal, and you set an objective for where you want to go, say like making a flight on time, and then you have some key results like I need to be at the airport by this time, I either do that or I don't. I need to leave the house by this time, I either do that or I don't. There's a lot of software out there that can help you with OKRs, at least at Go Squared, company where I work. we don't use any of that software at all. We love using Notion, and Notion is this really versatile tool. One of the problems we always had was that we'd do all this work around OKRs and then they'd easily get forgotten as soon as they're all set. And that's not what you want when they're trying to align the teams. Using Notion for this I think is a really good idea, and it really helps not forget what the important things are within the company. And it also means running less software, which is generally a good thing too. You probably don't want to be running a million tools to run your company. Right, let's dive in. Have a go. So in here, we've got just a simple home screen, like just a simple page in Notion. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to create a database. So we'll create OKRs, and we've already got like this database view, which is great. And the intention here is that each of these cards is going to be an objective for the company. So if we dive into this first one, we can say, make the flight to New York, and essentially that can be our objective. And what we want to do is create the key results as properties. So you may want to keep these defaults, but and maybe tags, but let's create key results, key result 1, and we'll keep that as text, and then we can do key result 2 and key result 3. There we go. And essentially we've already got quite a long way towards creating our objectives and key results. You can reserve this section for anything you want, but then in these specific properties you can set leave the house by 8 AM. And what we tend to do is set a status of the key result here, so we could say on track, and we can even highlight that as green, and there we go, we've got our first objective and key result. What's great about Notion though is you can add a lot of fun to OKRs, so we can add we can make them a lot more engaging for the whole team. So let's see, change cover, let's put a picture of New York, actually, why not, and there we go. And then very quickly, we've got an objective and a key result, which is visually attractive. Let's update our OKR view a little bit to just make this a little bit more appealing. So if we go to the properties view here, we can change the card preview to be the card cover, showing our nice picture we just set the card size, but we can also show key results on there. So let's just keep that on there at the moment. Hey, we can just delete these for now, just get them out of the way. But very quickly, in just a couple of minutes, we've created one objective with one key result. Imagine this is your home area of your whole Notion for your whole team. You can keep your OKRs up to date here. Everyone on the team can see them. What's great though about Notion is you can then, because this is a database in Notion, you can then embed this database in other places. So for instance, at Go Squared, we have lots of meetings, especially now we're remote. We use Notion to keep track of meetings, set agendas, have catch-ups. So you can embed these OKR cards into each and every doc, so that if you're having a catch up with, say, Jessica, you can embed Jessica's objectives and key results into the catch up doc and keep them fresh and front of mind all the time. Similarly, if you're having a marketing catch up, you can embed the marketing related objectives and key results into the marketing meeting. Hopefully that's helpful for just getting started with OKRs in Notion, and hopefully it's helpful to kick off the new year as we mean to go on. So thanks, and catch you soon. Cheers.